Bless you, bless you, bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Yeah. Man, I ain't got nothing, man. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for me to be at National Hero Circle this morning. Oh, I wanted to be at National Hero Circle. I wanted to be on my way to National Hero Circle at this point. Almost there. I'm like early, you know. I would have loved to be there to film the build-up of the masses of people that is sending a cogent message to this tyrannic dictatorship government that is presently in power right now under the rule. And I say rule for a reason, because this man is operating like he's a dictator. Like he's some type of is this the blueprint of the Israeli president? Huh? This man is diabolical, dangerous people. And he's desperate. Hold the faith. Hold the faith. Hold the faith. Just hold the faith. Desperate, diabolical, and dangerous. The 3 Ds to describe the current state of the Prime Minister's mentality right now. Dennis Chung is the catalyst of all of this. Well, I think Dennis Chung is the straw that will break the camel's back. But, you know, I don't want what I'm about to say to be misconstrued as fear or being fearful. We're having a protest this morning, a peaceful protest, much like the one that the JFJ had, requesting for body-worn cameras to be worn. Yes? Much like the one that the JFJ had for body-worn cameras to be worn. Peaceful protest, me saying, ladies and gentlemen. Peaceful protest, you know. Now, this is going to be a long morning for me, you know, because at 8:30 or at 9 o'clock, which is 1.5 hours, 2 hours from now, I will be still live. Alright? I will be still live. And I'll be live on both of my platforms, Bolo VNR and Bolo VRCLIPS. So if you guys want to see scenes of the protest, stay right here. Alright? And if you want others to be able to catch the content as well, be unselfish and hit the like button. This is not the morning to be selfish. This is not the day. Hit the like button, guys. Tap up the screen. Double tap the screen with your fingers if you're using your mobile phone. Yes? Any touch, grand rising to you. Blessings. If you're using your mobile phone, Kimono, how you doing, love? If you're using your mobile phone, guys, please double tap the screen. Thank you very much in advance. Now, like I said, what I'm about to say, I don't want you guys to misconstrue. I cannot be there. I just said that a while ago. All right? My transportation arrangements did not come true for me. You understand? and I'm not going into that space. I'm not taking a bus to go to that space. You understand? I'm not doing that. Right? So my transportation arranged, oh, I really wanted to be there. I really wanted to be there. It's one of the first time where I was like, yo, I need to be there type of vibe. It's far away from me, you know, from where I am in Jamaica, you know, but it's like, I'm like, yo, I need to be there type of vibe. Splash DJ, what's up? You understand? Thank you so much. Ready, Anno. Splash DJ, you go there in that building, bro. Bro, you need to go live if you're there, bro. You're supposed to have enough subs. Of course, you have over 50 subs. You can't go live. You need to set up a live and make sure your phone charged, you know, sir. Because I know you must have got this one there, you know. Make sure your phone charged. You understand? And make sure, say, anybody will look suspicious, more you put in your eye, your investigative eye. Alright? Look out for the very subtle, how should I put this? Out of the box, trying to seem to blend in type of individual. This is not fear. Please do not mistake what I'm saying for fear. This is wisdom. Look out for those types of individual. They could be foreign, they don't have to be local. You hear what I said? Look out. If you're at that protest, look out for those types of individual that want to blend in but just don't. There's something off about them. Let your intuition guide you. You see the loud one, them, they are distraction. If there's anybody there that come and them try to rile up, don't pay them no mind. At this protest, you don't even have to talk. You can sing. It is a peaceful protest. And if the police and the soldiers are doing their job right, anybody that's the aggressor, lock them up. On my sound. It's very, very simple. Lock them up. So when Andrew tell the people about them must go protesting at them workplace or everywhere them there tomorrow. If I was a man, hey, me say if I was a man that own a building and own a business, if you ever come at my workplace, boy, you protest over a peaceful protest, I am gonna fire you. And I'm encouraging all of the people that own them business, if them come on the business place under the order Andrew owners, fire them and tell themselves go look work for Andrew owners. But them are disturb your ecosystem of your workplace, but them coming to protest at the workplace. How desperate and diabolical can you be? Huh? This man is untenable. You understand? I'm talking about it. He bob and he weave and he coming with some type of punch. Andrew, you see punch you go get, you're not going to see it come. A God I go punch you. And the most powerful punch you are going to get in your life. And I come talk about bad mind. Man can't project him, man. You say you don't sleep? No, listen to me. I don't really sleep a lot, you know. But let me tell you something. When the body is tired, you have to sleep. Now, if I was going to town this morning, I would have not slept. When I realized that the drive was not working out, I relaxed my mind. I probably would not read some Psalms or something all night, or some scripture, before I got town. Oh, by the way, somebody sent me a message that you guys need to hear. Alright, let me turn on my Bluetooth. I'm making to hear what I want.
Bluetooth mode.
Somebody sent me a message for all the people going to the to the protest. Somebody sent me a message. Them called me about 6 o'clock this morning. And I said to myself, why is this person calling me so early in the morning? You know, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little perturbed. Patricia, how you doing? I see you, man. John Poke, big up yourself. Big up Patricia, whole heap of love and respect. See, I say, what's going on? Are you the prince attorney to make the inheritance? See, alright? Marianne, sending love and respect and blessings from Scotland. Big up yourself. What? Scotland in our place? Oh, what? Oh, you know what? Let me delete this person from my page. Thank you. Have a good day. I ain't got time for the nonsense at all. Yeah, if you come over here trolling, man, troll at your own risk. Kimon Green, big up yourself. Michael Bennett said, so Bolo, if at the workplace, on the streets, at the taxi stand, in the market, the man telling people themselves protesting at the market. How desperate can you get? It is quite clear what he's doing. Talk My TV did the other live. Just to talk. When you Talk My TV, come back live. You must know. You understand? And I understand his sentiments and other people that have the same sentiments. But I want to say to you guys, be wise. Oh, I need those seeds here. Yeah, I need those seeds right there. Is good for the cleansing of the parasites out of the body. I need it. The papaya seed, them people. Yeah, get your papaya seeds. But yeah, this is exactly what Andrew wants. Andrew wants, if you listen to his speech very carefully, he wants to upset the PNP. He has declared war against the PNP. He wants JLP subordinates to come out and physically have words and these things. For a man that boasts about crime being done, why would he initiate this type of violence against the people of Jamaica? Last time I checked, PNP are people of Jamaica. They are members of the public. Why would he do such a thing? And why the police them not lock him up? Why the police commissioner don't lock up the prime minister for inciting violence in this country? For inciting and trying to trigger a war against the political class of this country in a political field where the political ombudsman has been sidelined. There's an invisible one. Imagine you're at a football match and there's an invisible referee. You can't see. How you hear the whistle? How can a whistle come from an invisible person? Huh? How does that person stamp their authority on the game to make sure that things are fair? Can you imagine a referee in the shadows while they playing a football match? You understand? Okay. So, anyway, that person might get blocked, but I'm watching you. Let me see your next comment. Especially if you're not talking about the topic. Simone says, Bolo, sometimes I wonder where Andrew's father is from. Well, you don't have to wonder, Everybody know Andrew HOLNESS business. I heard it was in a community some time ago. Monica, how you doing? And somebody will actually know him. Him go on like say him never want to talk to the person. So me here. But the person know him long time, know him where him really come from and him father and everything. Not what them tell me. But anyway, I don't business about that business that I for them business. Zane. But to them attack, it's like this man whole life is a lie. The man come like one plant. You know? I mean, Siaga being his mentor, it doesn't help with those types of allegations. You know what I mean? Yeah. It don't help. But anyway, this person had this to say. I don't want to get sidetracked. This is the message.
Grand Rising to you, Bolo. I wake up this morning and I am praying for Jamaica. And the Spirit said to tell your people to bring the tambourine, the drum, and their shofar, or their abeng, what they call it, shofar or abeng. Whether you have pot cover, everything, I want to go down there to stand in hero circle. Beat the drum, blow the shofar, beat the tambourine, and no war can ever happen, and no incident. You are just going to beat and chant and call upon the Most High, because the time has come for Andrew Holness to liberate the country. Yeah, the time has come for him to liberate, and he refused. So I'm asking my Jamaican people, beat your drum, beat your tambourine, shout with a loud voice, just as though the children march around the walls of Jericho, and shout for triumph, shout unto the Most High, shout, my people. Do not allow Andrew Holness to keep you all under bondage. Shout, and the victory will come.
That is the message. She called me 6 o'clock this morning to send me that message. When I returned the call, I said to her, send me a voice note now, because I will be going live and the people need to hear it. No! For the people that will be at the protest, all of you have a smartphone. Make sure it's fully charged. You see, I want every one of you to go live. Whatever platform you're going on, I want all of you to go live simultaneously. And I want you all to put the hashtag Andrew Holness must go. That is it. Andrew Holness must go. Hashtag Andrew Holness must go. We need that hashtag to go viral. Anytime you're going live and you're going to talk about what the present situation in the country, you don't have to show your face, you know. Ronnie's, good morning. The reason why I'm not going is because my traveling arrangements did not come true. Period. I'm not going to go into that space taking a taxi. You understand? I have to go into that space just in case something pops off and I need to move. We're moving. You understand? Yeah, man. Andrew Holness must go. That is the hashtag. Everybody that goes live, right, that is standing in solidarity with the fight against corruption in Jamaica, every time you go live, especially today, I'm telling you, I've been saying this, you know, when you don't understand the power of the internet, you know. The people that is in the States that is not going, you can go live as well at the same time, right, watching what is happening in Jamaica and putting in your title of your life, Andrew Holness must go. When you do that, those videos reach globally with the hashtag. It is a call to action, right? And this is only if that is your position, you know. Because Andrew Holness in his speech talked about manufactured outcry or some shit, right? I don't remember the exact words he used, right? As if people are manufacturing their anger towards Dennis Chung being appointed, right? It's not manufactured, right? The people, they want to see you got prisoner on Jonas, if you never know, because they believe that you're a thief and a crook. And they have good reason to believe that too, because you cannot certify your assets and you refuse to. You refuse to cooperate with the Integrity Commission. Instead, you choose to carry them to court and you want to remove the law itself. Right? We have to do with the foundation of why the Integrity Commission was formed. Huh? Desperate, diabolical, and dangerous. That is Andrew Holness. You ever call one rat yet? Or one animal? Andrew Holness is feeling the pressure of losing an election and what that means. It a go bitter when the right time come. Some a go charge for. That is what this is all about. That is what this is all about. How you doing, Miss Collins? Big up yourself, baby. Sophia McDonald, big up. This is what this is all about. The fear of losing an election and being investigated thoroughly for potential crimes of illicit enrichment, embezzlement, all type of something potential. Money laundering potential, all type of... That is the gist of all of this. He will no longer be able to control the institutions and manipulate them as they are doing right now. And that's a fact. Because the FID has been understaffed and underfunded. And that is the entity, one of the entities that is supposed to be investigating, based off the recommendations of the Integrity Commission, investigating the Prime Minister into his statutory declaration. Yes. So the people are not slow. The only people that are slow or pretending to be slow is the ones that are die-hearted JLP and think that people actually bad mind the Prime Minister. That, I mean, the man has literally taken Daryl Vaz's whole playbook for this election. The PNP bad mind him. People of Jamaica, we bad mind the Prime Minister. Our tax dollars, are being used, and misused, and we bad mind, I don't think y'all heard me though. Our tax dollars, me and you will pay tax every day. You got a supermarket, you pay tax. Every day you pay tax. We bad mind the Prime Minister. We cannot see his vision. So we bad mind. We bad mind. Now, I'm just going to go into the speech because it's so ridiculous and it's going to take me a while to actually go through it. And the different points there. So I'm going to go through his speech. Yes, I am. And I want you guys to really come out of your emotions right now. All of the people I'm going to like here, Andrew Holness. Come out of your emotions. Desperate, diabolical, and dangerous. Listen. Listen. You have to study your enemy. You have to study your oppressor. You understand? And this man is definitely an enemy of the people. Right? Daniel Rowe case, what come out of the case. That's one different story. I don't know about that. I hate him. No, man, you don't have to hate him, witches, bro. You don't have to hate him. Anyway, we can't tell you what I feel about. I don't hate the Prime Minister. But I see you. We see you. If you were so confident about everything, right? You would have called the election long time. No long talking. Right? If you didn't have any problems within your own circle of the PNP, look on Patrice, Lord have mercy. If you did not have problems in your own JLP, you would have called it. You would have called it from March, you would have called it from January. Just like how you use style and call the election in the pandemic. What it was, 2 years or 1 year before the election date? You call it? Think of 1 year? The last time he called the election, he called it 1 year before the time. No. I believe so. Isn't that accurate, guys? For the people out there? The Prime Minister called the election 1 year before the time when it was supposed to call in the pandemic. Why? Because he knew he had an advantage. And there was a case that was happening, I believe. The SOEs. I believe the SOEs. Yes. And if it had come out, if he had done it after that, he would have been at a big disadvantage. So the people that is in his ears allegedly told him, yo, Yeah, Tony Sexy says they're going to buy their way in again. Well, you see, Tony, I don't know, but when you really have faith in God, it gives you a certain level of comfort. Even at the darkest hour, your faith should shine pretty bright. Not faith in money, not faith in Mark Golin, faith in God. I have faith in God that God is going to take this man down. It's a prophetic word. When they see me talk about him belly full and him a boss, trust me. That is just... You remember the story in the Bible when Pharaoh was defiant and promised Moses say, man, let the people them go. But then him go to Babson, it was a trap all along. And then God just swallow him up with the ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if about a swallowing up of the ocean. I don't know if it's going to be a shake. But some of these people, I'm telling you, they're going to sleep and they're not going to wake up. And I gotta go do it. Because them is evil and them is wicked. And God sees their intention and knows their diabolical plans. You understand? So as I say, I have faith in God that God is going to do it His way. And there's nothing they can do about it. Absolutely nothing. They can huff, they can puff, they can try blow the house down. But they might huff and puff and have a heart attack. You remember good? God a God. Anyway, moving right along. Let us go here. So I go on and so. Oh, which I wanna. No worries. I thought I had it. Oh, the other computer I'm gonna use. Yeah, I have to just find it back. A simple thing still. Oh, you see it here. Come off of my screen, Marlon Malawi. Come off of my screen. You're a waste of space. I can't plan to listen to two liars. I can't do it this morning. There's too much energy. You shut up, Mr. Presenter. Yeah. Whatever. It's someone I can chat, so. Sorry, you still attack? Alright, finally.
Thank you. Let me once again compliment you. Big up yourself. You look very good. And assembled in this room is a representative cross-section of Jamaica. Jamaicans of every walk of life is here. And for the audience watching by a live stream, you should know that there is a similar, if not larger crowd outside, watching on a big screen. And I want to pick up those persons on the outside. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your dedication, love, and loyalty. Let me say that it has been said that the people love me. And I have no doubt that I am loved by the people.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
This is what they call playing opposites. This is what they call wishful thinking. You understand? It's actually the opposite. There are people that genuinely hate this man. It's unfortunate. I tell people don't put that type of energy towards anybody. It doesn't help your health or your heart or anything in your mind or your relationship with God. You can't foster hatred in your heart like that. You get me? I can dislike somebody very much or dislike their ways and what they're doing to people. But hate? Nah, B. But he knows he's lying. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it. He's trying to convince himself that he's loved.
I don't think I'm a difficult person to love.
Really? Really? He doesn't think he's a difficult person to love. I'm telling you, you're going to hear a lot of projection in this video. Alright? Projection. The things he's saying about the PNP is really what they are doing. Listen carefully.
Because like Marlena said, you know, I'm a lover, not a hater.
Hey, nobody can convince me that there's not something going on between Marlene Malawa and Jonas. If you watch this, she is so... It come like she watch her boyfriend, the love of her life, and she watch her God. She just admire him. And him call her Marlena. Nobody can tell me say. That's just my opinion still. I don't know nothing about them and what they be doing behind the scenes, if they doing anything. But if you guys watch this, if you can stomach to listen and watch this, right? Look at her body language. Man, she is goo goo gaga for Andrew HOLNESS. You understand? Goo goo gaga. And then Audrey Sewell. Have you guys heard about what Mystic Sensation has revealed about Audrey Sewell? Please go back and listen to that episode and the evidence that Mystic Sensation brought out about Audrey Sewell and how it is tied in to Andrew HOLNESS' 28 bank accounts and those activities and government agencies. Go and listen. Go and listen.
But don't mistake my loving and kind character for weakness, because I am also a fighter.
He's the devil, guys. He's the devil. He's trying to tell you he's the devil. Alright? So that smile that deceives some people, he's telling you he's the devil. Alright? Trust me. Ivan, how are you doing?
And you know
and
me.
By the way, these are my opinions and I'm entitled to them. I could be wrong.
I rope a dope. I take the hits. I roll with the punches. Because I have a strong constitution. Some of the licks that have been placed on me, a man of weaker means would have fallen.
No, by the way, this is him playing victim. Nobody plays any licks on Andrew. All that is happening is he's doing. All Andrew HOLNESS has to do was to comply with the Integrity Commission and give them the information they needed to certify his assets. He refused to. I just want to put that into full context. Alright? And all of the other dominoes fell after that. Nobody. He's not a victim, ladies and gentlemen. So miss me with the BS. Let's continue.
But I remain standing upright, strong, and ready. And my strength doesn't come from me. It is not of me. When the heathens come to slay, I call upon the shield of the Lord.
Which Lord am I talking about? Eh? Am I talking about the what them call it, Lodge Lord? And that the Lord, I can't Bible, I can't creator of the universe, I'm talking about. It's same government where I push over. People, let's say you need to remember these things, you know. When you listen to so, this is why I do what I do and how I do it, you know. Some people are like, oh, you stop the video too much. Shut up and learn. There's a method to the madness. This is my madness and my method. This is the same government that is pushing Obia having a prime minister that is... you notice the other day he's been talking about God so much. You guys notice that? Huh? Do you all notice that? Don't be fooled. This is the devil. You're look again, this is my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. It's a devil, it's a sheep. This man is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He's trying to do to you what he did in 2016, in 2025. This is a renewed, remixed campaign of 2016. But we're going to go into that. Let's continue.
I call upon the praying Jamaicans. I call upon the well-thinking Jamaicans. I call upon the reasonable people. And they have always answered. And I give God thanks. And I give the people of Jamaica thanks. The bigger point, my friends, the bigger point,
oh Lord,
is that I love the people.
People, Andrew Honest love you. You don't believe say Andrew Honest love you? If you don't believe say Andrew Honest love you, put 1 in the chat. If you don't believe say Andrew Honest don't love you, put 2 in the chat. If you think Andrew Honest does not love you, put 2 in the chat. The same man will lock down in the pandemic. While him a fat him 28 bank account them. While Christopher Tufton a write book and a make millions of dollars. Them same two, this a party I love with. When Flight Green, for no movement day, show a labor right. When everybody is locked down and people business when I close down. Him, love we. We trick the people them or try to trick them, tell them say God make a joke. And have you guys been following up in the world what the joke has done to people? And this man said, him love we. Yo, me say, listen me. You see me? He's not a normal youth, you know. Sometimes I listen to myself back and I say, yo, Jano, I remember all of them sitting there. You understand how I put that together, so? It flows. Because of the truth me attack. And him trigger me when me hear lies. And remember everything where you do wrong when you lie. So you're going to talk about say you love the people and I'm going to show you instances where you have clear hatred for the people. If you love the people, you would have never made a NIDS that is unconstitutional. One that would have violated our privacy and pretty much put us back into slavery. You would have never created a NIDS that the government, the PNP had to say, wait a minute, no. You can't do that. That goes against our constitutional laws. If you love the people, you would have never, the SOEs would have never happened. Oh, and we're going to go into that because he's going to talk about it. Right? The SOEs, the unconstitutional SOEs where people lost their lives, their jobs, their dignity being thrown into prison while not being a criminal because of abuse of state of emergencies. If you love the people, you would never do things like that. Talking about you love the people. Man, miss me with the man. And hey, listen, I'm really doing my best not to go off and be angry because I need to make sure my message is cogent this morning. Clear. Ryan Campbell, salute. Brownman Security, salute. Who else we got in here? Somebody else. We got Lowell Whitfield. Him said they are a bunch of thieves, those labor rats. Jaja's son said, tell Andrew, let's say, I got prison. Right? Michael, Andrew, let's think like, you know what? I'm going to leave the comment section alone. Y'all doing too much.
The bigger point is that I stand here not on my own means and not for my own aggrandizement. There are no more time.
All right, he used big word a while ago. We're not going to go like so we know that word the car first, may I hear it? Aggrandizement. Aggrandizement. Aggrandizement meaning. Aggrandizement is a general meaning refers to the act of making something or someone appear greater in power, importance or wealth. So he's saying that, Donna, how you doing? Oh, by the way, Patricia, thank you so much for the donation, baby. Thank you. Love you, baby. Thank you, baby. And I need to make you a managing moderator or something. Boy, you spoiling me, boy. Sheesh. Anyway, Caroline Crawford, big up. So it says that the act of making something or someone appear greater in power. So he's saying that he's not there for his own aggrandizement. He's not there to make himself seem greater in power, importance, or wealth. That is a lie. That's exactly why he's there. It's all about Andrew. He's a narcissist. The way I listen to him, just know, say, this is just my opinion. Everything what him say is the opposite. That is why he's there. Andrew Holness wants to be the fear of Jamaica. The first president with extensive powers. This is why. An extensive reach. While being a Privy Council member. While being loyal to the king. The same monarch that we want to move away from and be independent. The man is an old young artist. It is a deeper plot that we can never even imagine. There are certain things that I hear that I cannot say on this app. And trust me, it's coming from great sources. Not from this side of the waters. You understand? There is a diabolical plot against Jamaica and Jamaican people. Why you think the police them are analyze the youth them so? With such non-regard for life. There is a thing in the Constitution called the right to life, you know. It protects each citizen of Jamaica, you know. And the police them violate it every day. Not one day. Since this year started, if you look at how much people has been unalived by the police in confrontations, they have violated our constitutional rights every single day. And I've been maintaining this. It doesn't matter if you're a hardcore criminal. That right is for you as well. The constitutional right protects. Thank you so much, Splash Digi. You know, it feels so good when you got good moderators. But next time when somebody like that come and mention those types of things, you don't have to time them out. You just hide them from the channel. My name Dean Messam, if you suffered under the PNP, and I'm not trying to say that was not your reality, but if you suffered under the PNP, what is happening to you now? If you don't have a direct link to the JLP, and you're not getting kickbacks, and you're not a part of corruption, what is happening to you now? Under this present government, if you were suffering under the PNP, again, I'm not saying that did not happen, you know, right? I'm not saying it didn't happen. Let me entertain this person a little bit. Hold on there. Let me entertain this Dion person. Let me see if them are gonna be. Let me see if them are gonna be honest. Dion, come back in our class. Come back in the class, Dion. Come to kick you out a while. Come back in our class. If you were honestly suffering under the PNP, suffering, I say no. Suffering. When the money was stronger, everything was better. Education, the hospital always had issues, but it was not like this. We are in the worst state in our country, and even the people that own massive businesses for years has come out and said it. Omar Azan, Petra Seprad company director, I believe he's a director, right? Yeah, man, hashtag Andrew Holness must go. Every post where you post on social media, put hashtag Andrew Holness must go in the post. Every time when you go live, TikTok, everything, Andrew Holness must go. We need a relentless social media push to let it be known and let it be clear to the world that this is your position. Because you see the lies them when them come with, remember say them have a whole heap of money, you know. But there's more of you than there's more of them. Alright? So use the tools that you have. We are living in a different age right now. Back in the day, our ancestors would have to give up their lives for freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, the social media is your friend. Use it. Hashtag Andrew Holness must go. Every post. Put it on your status. Don't be afraid. This is the time to be bold and be brave. You think you're afraid now? Hey. Only not do what I say. And only not be brave now. Only not have a chance to be brave after. The way how these people are planning and conniving. Only not have a chance to be brave. At that time, they won't have to put on a life on the line. Jenny, pick up yourself. You understand? Let's continue.
Titles for me to gain. Really, this is about service. I do this because I care about the people. I stand before you.
Hey,
That is funny.
all Marlene Mala who looked sideways a while ago, all she knows say lie, Mattel. You want to see Marlene Mala who look sideways like so, like just saying, no, that's not true. Shit. You want to see her face a while ago, Gigi, where you dealing with? Gigi, I already stated my position why I can't make it. I don't know no Patricia. Hold on there. Oh, you're no moderator over here, so. You switch chats, you're everywhere. You're in a blue now, man. You're good, man. You're good now, man. Yeah, that is true. Garfield Small, big up.
Seeking your support, not for the third term, but to allow us to continue to carry the mission which we have started.
Why you can't just be honest? Why the man lie, man? Or you ever say you're not seeking their support for the third term? Or are you going to continue what you have done if you don't get the third term? That's an oxymoron. And the people in there, they are cheer. We feel sorry for them, you know? Boy, I pray God give them wisdom. Boy, rough.
The transformation which has begun to carry through to fruition. I stand here before you, ready, fit, strong, and able to carry that mission through to its completion. A mission which, for many, because of a way of thinking, they refuse to acknowledge it.
So according to Andrew Holness, Donna Whittaker, how you doing, love? According to Andrew Holness, we are refusing to acknowledge his mission because of our way of thinking. And it has something to do with bad mind. People hear this nonsense here.
And that is one of the characteristics of something called a bad mind.
So the people of Jamaica that don't support Andrew Holness' bad mind and don't support the Jamaica Labour Party. That is in essence what he's saying. Not that you have critical thinking skills and you have observed and seen this wicked evil government for what they are. The same wicked evil government to buy one drill for $31 million. We cost 6 million or 3 million. The same wicked evil government that could have used that money to buy a CT scan or CT scans. Basic thing we needed in the hospital them. That mean life or death for some people in accidents and stuff like that. For the doctors to know what to do. But they spent $31 million on a drill that cost 6 million. That's them. That's them, you know.
To acknowledge it. And that is one of the characteristics of something called a bad mind. Now, friends, I want you to think about it very carefully because we have made a colloquial saying out of bad mindism. And we all know what we mean when we say people.
You know how embarrassing this is? Jamaica is at the lowest of the low with a man like this at the helm. Like, the world is watching, you know? And this man is talking about bad mindism. When you say I got meet and greet in New York City, well, when I reach there, you know, give him a big up for me here. For hot topic. I see him advertise last time when I watch him for a little bit and then I start watch Talk Your Mind. And you know, so I know when I get to watch, I watched some of Andre's show last night when I came in, but I don't get to see the first part. Yeah, man, hail him up for me, man. Only for respect, man. As I say it. I do a great job. Last night, I laugh. last night, a topic said, last night said, third term escaping a nearby bushes. Hear me to myself, I'm not nearby bushes. The man said disappear in a nearby bushes. I said, brother, I don't even know how far that they blurred that third term they hide and gone. Never to be found and never to be seen. Ever again. That me I tell you, and just Amazing Grace, what's up? Jenny said, Bolo, these times we the PNP have to careful. Them just want to rob you when you're coming from home, from work. Take woman. Yeah, you know, there's some real substantive issues in terms of the safety of women and children in Jamaica. And they have not really done anything to address it, you know. They're here talking about bad mindism. It's embarrassing. It's truly embarrassing. You understand? And the PNP is taking a strong stance. Yes, Garfield. A topic said a topic said the third term escape and disappear in a nearby bushes.
Have a bad mind. Them grudgeful, them envious, them negative, them lie, them always looking for the worst.
The man say, them grudgeful, them negative, and them lie. What lies have we told on Jones? If we have an opinion based on facts, it's an opinion. And everybody is entitled to their opinion. I can speak for myself. What lies have I told on Jones on here? Never mind.
They're deceptive. Bad mind.
Yo, this is projection, you know. Me sure you doing. This is projection. He's describing himself and him party and him followers them. Listen.
But the ultimate characterization of the bad mind is that they don't like to see prosperity. They don't like...
Andrew Honest don't like to see prosperity. Only for himself. Bad mind. He's bad mind. That's why I'm going to politics and fat film pockets. While everybody else starve in Jamaica. While even businessmen are ball out. That have been businessmen for 30 odd years. That have put in real work into growing their business. Unlike Andrew Honest, that never have a business yet. Not a tangible one. Him talking about himself. A beer scrapings. Yes, and skullduggeries.
To see people prosper. They don't like to see things going well.
I'm not telling a lie, that woman there, I'm not going to call her name, but she look like you walking dead. She look like, yo, Jano. And you know, say Chang asleep.
Now, I want you to just think about it. Think about it carefully.
Right, RJ, what go on,
How do
RJ?
you tackle a government that has managed to bring down one of the most intractable problems that has faced this country for the last 50 years. I want you to think about it. When I toured this constituency, just before the 2016 general election, I toured Mount Salem. And I was gripped by the level of fear in the community. When I entered the community, a small group, and as I walked down the lane, I could see people just pushing their heads through their...
But that, if you walk through the community and people are push out their head, I him them hide from, you know?
Exactly.
I him them hide from, I him them fear. You might walk with the evil spirit. You ever see Mark Bolo going in the community and people are hide and I look out? Mark Bolo don't carry that type of energy there. A projection again. But make we hear us.
Your window to look, afraid to come out.
Oh my God.
Afraid. I took away from that experience that Jamaicans should not live like that.
Wait, it's coming. Wait for it.
You shouldn't be afraid to come out of your yard. You're coming home from church?
Yes.
And you have to call first to say everything all right in the community, otherwise we go sleep, we have a church sister yard.
Yes.
No, we shouldn't live like that.
Yes.
And so I made a presentation which was very aspirational. Bad mind people don't like to hear people aspire.
So he make a presentation in regards to taking down crime. And he thinks that he's saying that the PNP bad mind him in his aspirations to take down crime. No, Labour right, I don't really believe that. I don't really believe that the PNP in its current form don't want crime to go down. No, I don't genuinely believe what I say. Because I would have checked on psychiatrist. You would have to get some psychiatric evaluation. Do you really subscribe to this argument? Really? Well, you can't serious.
And I say to all who are gathered here, never be afraid to aspire, to raise your head to the sky, look to the Lord and look for the best in life. Never be afraid to think big, to vision big. Don't be afraid of prosperity. Don't be afraid to create wealth, because we don't bad mind people for where they are, because we know that we have the capacity as well.
The capacity is not what you do, you know, it's how you do it. If you are entrusted with the purse of the Jamaican people, which you never worked for, and you're going to hire your friend into the office that deals with real estate, your friend that you're a real estate business partner, and he controls the issuings of contract, there's some things that can happen there where corruption is concerned very easily. Let me just say that. That is like giving puss butter for carry. That is like handing cheese or peanut butter to rat and telling the rat to watch it and don't eat it. You heard what I said? You hear me say? You put in your business partner, Andrew HOLNESS, you put in your business partner in the office of the Prime Minister to manage agencies that have to do with real estate development, and he's your real estate partner. That is like giving rat, cheese, and peanut butter to guard and not consume. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. That is like putting a large, juicy, what you call it now, elephant leg in front of a lion. Sharon, what's up? Blessings to you, Deb. Mish, big up. Yeah, that is like putting a big Lily of the Valley, big up. That's like putting a big old juicy leg in front of a hungry maga dog, mongrel, and telling the dog to have discipline and don't eat it until you tell him. And then they left and gone on the road and come back. When they come back, not even bone and not see. Huh? But listen to this guy, man.
Prosperity. Don't be afraid to create wealth because we don't bad mind people for where they are, because we know that we have the capacity as well. So I said to the people of Jamaica, do not be afraid to think that one day you can sleep with your windows and doors open in the...
You know, say Jamaica, if you don't really take this argument from Andrew HOLNESS, you don't need to see a doctor. After 9 years, the man promised you know, say, you will be able to sleep with the windows and doors open. Black Barbie, big up. He promised you guys. And now you hear the argument. Don't be afraid to aspire that one day you can sleep with the windows and your doors open. After 9 years. After 9 years. You're going to accept this? Where's the accountability? Somebody in I mean could say, but Andrew, they tell me in 2016 so we can't sleep with the windows and doors open. Huh? You told us. So what's going on, Andrew? Nobody couldn't get up and answer that.
So how to create wealth because we don't bad mind people for where they are, because we know that we have the capacity as well. So I said to the people of Jamaica, do not be afraid to think that one day you can sleep with your windows and doors open in this country. Never be afraid to wish and dream and think and pray.
So after 9 years, Andrew HOLNESS is campaigning on wishing, dreaming, and praying. The people of Jamaica should vote for somebody that is not even a godly person. The party itself is not even a godly party. A straight over them I work with. A straight over them I push. Listen to the man. After 9 years, you know.
To the people of Jamaica, do not be afraid to think that one day you can sleep with your windows and doors open in this country. Never be afraid to wish and dream and think and pray. It can be done. And I went back and we sat down with the team. And you can sleep with your windows and doors open in this country. Never be afraid to wish and dream and think and pray.
Never be afraid to wish and think and dream and pray. Wow. You know, so I feel like saying I have dementia. I feel say Andrew HOLNESS suffer from dementia. Him remember him campaign in 2016? You remember what they say?
It can be done. And I went back and we sat down with the team and we said, how are we going to do this? Your member of parliament was then our Attorney General. And I came up with this idea that we needed to create zones of special operations, geographical areas where we ascribe certain powers to our security forces to allow them to conduct certain types of operations to keep the crime in those areas down. Your member of parliament, the then commissioner of police, the then my national security advisor at the time, Major General Anderson, who became Commissioner of Police after, we crafted a legislation called the Zones of Special Operations. And the first place we implemented that was Mount Salem. We implemented as well a plan to use states of public emergency. And those strategies, along with the long-term strategies of investing in our police, and I want you to understand, when you listen to this figure carefully, because you are going to have to go and explain to the other people that you interact with who don't understand, that prior to 2016, the government of Jamaica, on average, would spend $3 billion on the capital budget for national security. $3 billion overall. And at some points, the capital budget was zero. They never spent anything of significance on cars or communication equipment or kits.
Did this man just mention cars? Didn't Bobby Montague have some cars scandal, some police car scandal, when money did pay and them not get the car them yet? Like, bro, why them bring up them something here? It's not helping your arguments. For people that know, when we hear you say this, you sound crazy. Who is writing this man's speech, bro? They're boasting about spending money on the police force and defense and all of that. But you guys have a individual, Bobby Montague. Him not even a government now because of the same scandal. Where is the cars? Where's the police cars?
Since we government in 2016, we tripled the amount of money we spend on national security. So on average, we spend $9 billion every year on national.
I think they need to investigate that spending of that money. There needs to be an audit of that $9 billion. Given the history of the JLP with Bobby Montague, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some corruption in that as well. Yeah, I wouldn't be. I would not be surprised, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? Follow me now. Bobby Montague, the cars, the money gone, and them never get the car now. $9 billion move from 3 to 9 billion. Is the money really being spent in the way they say it is? Look at the drill. 31 million. Really 6 million. Or even 11. Not 31. Is it soaking in yet?
National security. So the reduction that you're seeing now, it didn't happen overnight or by chance. Now, how do bad mind people try to counter this now? The first thing they said is that it has nothing to do with the government. In other words, their argument is that leadership does not matter. But yet,
that's not their argument. Oh my God. Oh, that's not the argument, sir.
to do with the government. In other words, their argument is that leadership does not matter. But yet, they say, make us the leaders because we will do better. In other words, they are saying that leadership matters. So the typical thing about badmindism and PNPism is that they are hypocrites. Hypocritical. So we increased the expenditure. Along with our long-term strategies and some of the short-term strategies, on my arrival here, I received a report from the local police, and I commend them. They are doing an excellent job. And the report was, there was one murder in the entire parish of St. James. One.
The people them down at St. James, only need to call in and come at front of class. You hear Andrew say a while ago?
And the report was, there was one murder in the entire parish of St. James. One.
Want to believe that? Do you guys believe that? I'm gonna left right there saying I'm just asking. Want to believe that? So because I ask a question, my bad mind, though.
Coming from over 100 a few years ago, we are moving closer to that aspiration of a peaceful country where you can sleep with your windows and door open. Never be afraid to hope and dream and have faith and confidence that we as a people are competent, we as a people are peaceful, and we can achieve peace in Jamaica. Never be afraid of that. Peace is within us. Peace is within us. This violence that has taken us over is not the definition of us. And for those of you who are gathered here, who follow the political process, you follow it because you want to see your country become peaceful again. And you are the people who will make it happen. Take pride in yourself and your support for your government.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Isn't it very hypocritical that he's screaming peace, but him send out the people him figure cause rupture in our peaceful celebration? Isn't that hypocritical and dangerous and diabolical and desperate? Here's the man talking about peace, but they're going to have a peaceful protest in about 10 minutes, 10 to 40 minutes. But yet still, he's the one telling the labor right them to go protest against the protest, which is a peaceful protest. So why would you protest against a peaceful protest if you're seeking peace?
Because you are going to make it happen. What we thought could not happen is materializing, coming to reality before your very eyes. But bad mind people, they can't acknowledge it. Think about it. To the point where some of them don't even print it. But make it was going the other way, and it would be the biggest headline. So, my friends.
Hello, Sharon, let me tell you this. Don't do it. Don't do it. I never resemble nobody. You understand? Me is me. Good? Thank you very much. Yeah, that already. And you know, it's not you alone do it, you know. It's like everybody, every big person or person who have size, you know, me I lose weight. I'm tired of this. Listen to me. Everybody that have size don't look the same. Stop it. I'm not talking to Sharon alone. I'm talking to everybody. Stop it. Alright? Just stop it. Edna, big up.
Your political organization is moving us closer to the reality of peace. Right now, we are 43.8% below where we were last year this time. We are 65% lower in the month of May as it relates to murders than we were May last year. For the entire island, 47 Jamaicans were murdered, and that is too high. The intention is to what? Bring it down to 0. If we can move to 1 in St. James, we can bring the murders down right across the entire island. It is possible. I use this point
You know, that is not possible when you, the Prime Minister, is inciting war against PNP and JLP. It's not possible. It's not possible to bring down crime. You understand? It's not possible to bring down crime.
I use this point to bring you to another point. And the point I want to make to you is that we have been in the wilderness country for a very long time. We have been struggling for a very long time. Water, roads, hospital, school, transportation, garbage collection, you name it. Poverty, the markets. And when you are in the struggle, even if there is transformation taking place, meaning even if things are getting better, you can lose patience. And you can lose hope. And you can lose faith.
Now, people, if you have real results happening around you, right? Doesn't that encourage you? The Prime Minister argument is that even though the JLP is making progress and the progress are tangible, the people are frustrated. What?
And so government, especially if you're achieving and you're doing well, governments have to constantly place the achievements in front of the people. Even if there are those who would want to reject them. But not only that.
You don't have to constantly put no achievement in front of nobody. If your achievements are tangible and they are real, the people will feel it and they're going to champion you and say, thank you, Prime Minister, you do well. I can see the development and how it's touching the lives of the youth. And how youth are grow and them a make them money and them a buy them car and them a build their house. You heard what I said? You don't have to constantly put your achievements in front of nobody. Michael Jordan is the GOAT because he never did that. What did he do? He just continued achieving. And there was no argument of who is the GOAT. You heard? Hey, my moderator them. You see anytime I see people coming and chat like that and just say random stuff when I make no sense, like that, nasty stuff, just hide them from the channel.
We have to give you hope and show you what more is to come. How better
After 9 years, you have to give them hope.
things are going to be. The opposition is going to point you to the bottom of the glass to show you how bad things are. To say
Nobody not have a point. Listen to me. What did Andrew HOLNESS do in 2016. Didn't he point the people up to the bottom of the glass? The hypocrisy. Andrew always convinced the entire Jamaica, well, not the entire, the one them will vote for him. Say PNP no do nothing in 18 years and then bad for the country and then corrupt and all of these things. Richard Azan or Mr. Azan is a dark day and him shouldn't be in a parliament because he make 2 buildings, he make 2 something for 2 poor people and him never follow protocol. Meanwhile, we have a $31 million drill which costs really 12 or 4 million or $6 million. Nowhere near the $31 million. Zine, we have buildings that are being occupied, that are not occupied, that are being rented by the TAJ and the person that own it in the one in Port Anata Bay. Mr. Norman Dunn. I get thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month for an empty building. Really?
The opposition is going to point you to the bottom of the glass to show you how bad things are.
Brother, the corruption in your party, the oppressor. That's a matter of fact. When the party are drawn on the corruption. And on the bottom of the glass. I top of the glass. You remember good. Top of bottom of glass.
To say things are not getting better. In other words, there is a battle for your mind. Furthermore, one is going to be negative and the government is going to be positive. Now what do we know about nature, about life? So a man thinketh. If you don't listen, the word is powerful. We have a pastor here who came and prayed. The word is not window. The word is energy. And if you speak negative things, it will materialize. So I don't talk negative about anybody and I don't wish bad on people because I don't have a bad mind. And that is why it puzzles a lot of people that I don't get into any argument. I just keep saying the good things that we have done, where we have fought.
You can't get in an argument, Andrew, because you don't want to talk about the corruption where you're involved in. You don't want to open up that can of worms. That's why you don't talk bad about nobody, because you can't talk about nobody. You understand? You ever say, if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. That's pretty much it. But I'm making go and play, but what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to switch over to my computer because I am going to be sharing, yes, the scenes of protests. Yes. So, for the people that are sorry, excuse me. For the people that are on Bolo VNR-CLIPS, oh my goodness. For the people that are on Bolo VNR-CLIPS, I'm going to end the live. Jesus. Sure. I'm going to end the live. Thank you so much, Deb. And I'm going to restart the live. Juliet, great wisdom. God bless you. Alright. So that's what I'm going to do now. See? Yeah, I'm gonna go over to my page now. Lord have mercy. Why am I seeing like this? Sinus a bother me, man. Hot and cold, I be rain a fall and then the sun a blast. Excuse me. Oh, Lord of mercy. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Alright, so I'm ready now. So for the people on Bolo VNR 2.0, yeah, you're not gonna hear me over on the computer now. For the people in PNP, I'm gonna start over the live and go over the computer now. Alright, my people, one there. Big up on yourself, big up on yourself. Welcome. Welcome, my people. Time for you, Andrew Holness now. Time to hear Mark Golden. So we can hear what, this day is all about. Oh, shoot.